Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_, and check out, after this video, a video for Chris Phillips, who retired yesterday. It's titled Congratulations Big Rig. You'll see it there as well. Check out our last playoff update video and see what we got right and what we got wrong. Now let's get into the Western and Eastern Conference Finals. Now, I said in the video, previous video, analyzing what could be for this playoffs, and for the Western Conference Finals, I was completely wrong. I thought Brian Elliott would play strong throughout the series. He got kicked out after the third game. The Sharks took advantage. Allen wasn't good either. Both goalies didn't play well at all. To be fair, though, the Blues were beaten up badly. Two very tough series against the defending Stanley Cup champions in 7 games in the first round, and then the Dallas Stars also in 7 games. So the Blues, they were very banged up, and the Sharks took advantage of that, winning in 6 games to move to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time in San Jose Sharks history. Joe Thornton, Patrick Marleau, Logan Couture, the Formato 67. Joel Ward, he wears number 42 because of Jackie Robinson. You gotta have some respect for that. Just Martin Jones, James Reimer, Roman Polak, thinking of some Leaf players. A very good team there, deserving the cup. Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau, and Brent Burns. Oh my God, I forgot Brent Burns. These players, you lived for these moments, and they finally done it. The curse is over. The Sharks are finally in the Cup Finals. You never know. They have a stellar team. Martin Jones was spectacular in the playoffs so far, especially in that 6-game series. And if you didn't watch David Backes interview the captain of the Blues, he started tearing up, showed the commitment the team had during this playoff run. It's more likely that he'll be in a different arena with a different jersey next year than with St. Louis. He's a free agent this year, and in my opinion, a big target for him would probably be Montreal. Be a nice fit there. Let's talk about the Eastern Conference Finals. This was so entertaining. Honestly, it was one of the better series of the playoffs, in my opinion. You got the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. After the first game, Ben Bishop went down with an injury. The Lightning still won Game 1, but the Lightning were out. Ben Bishop did not return the rest of the series, so it was Vasilevsky versus Matt Murray. Now, the Penguins were down 3-2. Vasilevsky played spectacular in all the games, leading the series 3-2 in Tampa Bay, and he just shit the bed. They got 5 goals on Vasilevsky, no defense at all, no goal scoring. Matt Murray, after Marc-Andre Fleury came back in the net for 1 game, returned with stellar in game number 7. Game number 6 also the Penguins won. That's what I was talking about, sorry. Game number 7, which was last night. Wow. The Penguins got so lucky they were able to score 2 goals on Vasilevsky. And the Lightning were so lucky they had a chance throughout the whole game. Vasilevsky made 35 saves. The young Russian goaltender made 35 saves. And at Game 7, 1 win away from a Stanley Cup final, Steven Stamkos was in the lineup. What kind of team shits the bed with 1 game away to be in the Stanley Cup Finals? They only got 20-something shots in net. Andy Murray had only 1 goal allowed. The Penguins are to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time since 2009. And wow, the Lightning just crapped the bed. That is unacceptable. Very much unacceptable for a team in Game 7 with their star center back, Steven Stamkos, the captain, that might have been his last game as a Lightning forward player. They just crapped the bed, allowing 37 shots on 35 saves and 37 shots. Rust had 2 goals. The first one was a beautiful bar-down beauty. Second one was a junky goal, but you can't blame Vasilevsky for a bad game because he had a stellar game. And the Lightning should be proud of their season, but they really should be happy with the way Vasilevsky played, and they should be ashamed with the way he had to play. Now, the San Jose Sharks versus Pittsburgh Penguins series is going to be very interesting. You got 2 goalies. By the way, Martin Jones, the starting goalie for the San Jose Sharks, was a former Pittsburgh Penguin prospect. Yeah, he was in Wilkes-Barre, their minor league AHL team. He played there. He played against the Binghamton Sounders that year. I am reading an article, actually. Against the Binghamton Sounders in 2011, we took him and Jet Zadkoff out of the playoffs. The Binghamton Senators didn't end up winning the Calder Cup that year. But yeah, Martin Jones used to be a Pittsburgh Penguin, so very interesting there. Mike Sullivan as well coached the first ever San Jose Sharks team in 92-93. It might not be a classic rivalry, but there might be some pieces to make it a little more of a chippy affair. You got like Joe Thornton. So here you got Evgeny Malkin, Phil Kessel, Chris Letang, Sidney Crosby, Kunis versus Thornton, Marleau, Couture, Burns, Joel Ward. I could keep on going on. Martin Jones versus the real part of this series will be Martin Jones versus Matt Murray. That's what's going to decide the series. Both teams have excellent goal scoring. Thornton, one of the best passers in the NHL. Evgeny Malkin, Sidney Crosby, one of the best players in the NHL. Going to be a very exciting Stanley Cup Finals. Now, as I am saying this, it all comes down, like I said before, to the goalies. If one of the goalies shit the bed, the other team is going to completely kill them. Because both teams are good at, both have star defensemen in Brett Burns and Chris Letang. They need to play very well. But the goalies, in my opinion, are going to be the most important part of the series. Defense wins championships, and that starts with goalies. If a goalie, Matt Murray, he might have butterflies in his stomach. He's in the Stanley Cup Final now. But the same thing goes to Martin Jones, because this is his first year in the league as well. These are two very young goalies. This is going to make a very, very interesting Stanley Cup Finals. I really can't wait to watch it. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what is my Stanley Cup Finals, Stanley Cup Finals prediction? I predict the San Jose Sharks only because I believe Brett Burns is better than Chris Letang. I also believe Martin Jones is better than Matt Murray. And if Martin Jones fails, they have James Reimer, who's way better than Marc-Andre Fleury, because Marc-Andre Fleury is not a playoff goalie. And then Joe Thornton versus Malkin, and Crosby versus Marleau or Couture. I believe the San Jose Sharks have... The Pittsburgh Penguins have had to go through so much more, like against the Capitals and the Rangers. The San Jose Sharks they're steamrolling as well. Both teams are steamrolling. But the fact that the San Jose Sharks took the Blues out in 6, and they took out the Pens only took them out in 7, the Tampa Bay Lightning in 7. The Blues are way stronger than the Bolts, in my opinion. And I believe the Sharks will be able to win the series and win the Stanley Cup in their first ever Stanley Cup Finals appearance in 7 games versus the Pittsburgh Penguins, who do have home ice advantage. Now, the only reason I'm saying this, they do have similar style players, and I believe they might have the advantage to San Jose. Besides Sidney Crosby, they have Joe Thornton, Patrick Marleau, Couture, the list goes on. And they have some very good depth players as well. But like I said multiple times already, if Matt Murray plays horrible, Marc-Andre Fleury is not a playoff goalie, and he's not going to play so well. You've seen that already in the one game he started. He's not a playoff goalie. Now, James Reimer, yes, that comeback, blah, blah, blah. He was spectacular going into the playoffs with San Jose, and that's a good backdrop to have if your goaltender is playing horribly. So I believe the San Jose Sharks will win in 7 games and win their first ever Stanley Cup. I believe Joe Thornton will finally win the Stanley Cup and maybe get the C back. Oh yeah, crap, I almost forgot Joe Pavelski, the current captain. Joe Pavelski as well. A stacked team they have. Like us on Facebook at SENS Talk. Like this video, share this video with where you share cool stuff, and click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video if you share cool stuff. Follow us on Twitter at SENSTalk_. Like us on Facebook at SENSTalk. Check out our new article we wrote on Chris Phillips on our website, SENSTalkCentral.com. I would really appreciate it. It's a very, very touching article I wrote, and if you like Chris Phillips, it'll get you emotional. Add us to your circles, Google Plus at SENSTalk. Thank you all for watching. Check us out at SENSTalkCentral.com. I'll see you in the next one after the Stanley Cup Finals are over. The San Jose Sharks versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. Who will win? Comment below. I believe Sharks in 7. Who will win? Comment below. Go Sens go.